Hello, hello, welcome back to all the students. I am Captain Ray Sanju. Welcome to online classes from Department of Chemistry, Government Degree College, Peddapalli. In the last class, we discussed chemical properties of alcohols and phenols. In the remaining chemical properties, uh, in the last class we covered majorly SN1 and SN2 reaction mechanisms, reduction reactions we covered in the last class. Today we are going to learn about uh, elimination reactions. Elimination reactions. Here, please concentrate. Here, alcohols undergoes elimination reactions in acidic condition. Here, tertiary alcohol in presence of sulfuric acid heat the reaction mixture. Here, loss of water molecule from this reaction to forms olefins. Is it clear? This is the reaction part in a single step. For this reaction, we can understand clearly with the mechanism. Okay, this transformation, this alcohol to olefin formation follows an even mechanism. Elimination unimolecular reaction mechanism, even mechanism. How is it? We'll observe clearly in the mechanism part of this particular reaction. Here, tertiary alcohol on reaction with the sulfuric acid. This is the clear structure of sulfuric acid, H2SO4. H2SO4 clear structure. From this sulfuric acid, proton transfer takes place. Here, pair of electron. This proton transferred, abstracted by OH. In this case, this oxygen atom loss of electron because that the oxygen atom gets positive. This is a protonated alcohol. Loss of bisulfate, HSO4 minus ion. Proton in the proton transfer step, in the first step, to form protonated alcohol. It is an intermediate, unstable intermediate. From this, immediately loss of water molecule. Okay, loss of water molecule to form carbocation. Here, loss of leaving group. Water molecule means leaving group. To form carbocation. From this carbocation, next loss of that H plus ion abstracted by water here to form a pi bond. Proton transfer. After proton transfer to form finally olefin. This reaction, generally this reaction proceeds even mechanism. In this even mechanism, Here um, proton transfer takes place after leaving group to form a carbocation structure. In the second stage, from that carbocation, proton transfer takes place to forms olefins. Two steps reaction in this uh, olefins formation is involved. Is it clear? Is it clear, all of you? Even mechanism. Now let us go to another reaction. Here, this is also a saturated cyclic ring. On that cyclic ring, alcohol function group is there. In presence of sulfuric acid, heat the reaction mixture. Here, this side, primary carbon hydrogen is present. Here, secondary hydrogen is present. But secondary hydrogen and OH, loss of this water molecule to form a pi bond, this type of structure from secondary hydrogen, loss of secondary hydrogen to give olefin is the major product here, major product. But here also formation of olefin, alkene, pi bond structure, but here primary hydrogen, loss of primary hydrogen, it is very difficult because that to form a minor product, this is the minor product, major product is from secondary side. Is it clear? Loss of water molecule in presence of sulfuric acid, heat the reaction mixture. Here also same elimination reaction. This transformation can also be accomplished via an E2 mechanism. If the hydroxyl group is first converted into a better leaving group such as tosylate, a strong base can then be employed to accomplish an E2 reaction. Here please observe. Generally, this type of olefin formation reaction proceeds via E2 mechanism. E2 mechanism. How is it? Please observe. This is the tertiary alcohol. Tertiary alcohol on reaction with the tosyl chloride in presence of pyridine. Here what happened? This is the uh, weak leaving group or bad leaving group. In the first step, this type of bad leaving group is converted as better leaving group. How is it? This hydrogen transfer by tosyl. This tosylate intermediate, just like a ester like a structure. Tosylate intermediate, in this intermediate, this type of conversion, transformation of leaving group, this is the very good leaving group, better leaving group, easily removes, breakage takes place from this compound. This type of tosylate on reaction with the sodium ethoxide, here immediately this better leaving group removes from the reaction, okay, to form a, and at the same time loss of H plus. loss of hydrogen from this terminal carbon and OTS. This because that in the single step uh, attacking of that leaving of H and OTS at the same time, because the reaction proceeds in a E2 mechanism, okay, to forms olefin. The E2 process also generally produces the more substituted alkene, and no carbocation is formed. This is a E2 mechanism. In the last example, we have studied this one. This reaction proceeds via E1 mechanism. In E1 mechanism, here this is the stable intermediate is produced in this reaction, carbocation or carbonium ion. This type of intermediate is not produced in this E2 pathway. In this E2 pathway, it is a direct step, direct after leaving of these better leaving group to forms olefin. Just rearrangement. Rearrangements are observed in E2 process. E2 process. Is it clear? Now let us go to oxidation and reduction. Here we are using a simple example, alcohol, secondary alcohol. Here alcohol on oxidation. What happened here? Loss of hydrogens. Loss of hydrogen here to form a double bond in between carbon and oxygen to form a pi bond. New pi bond is generated in between carbonyl carbon and oxygen to forms a ketone. Okay, this is a ketone. If this ketone undergoes reduction process, we are adding hydrogen molecule H2. Here H2 attack on oxygen and carbon at the same time to forms secondary alcohols. Secondary alcohol. This is the just a cyclic process. Cyclic process, oxidation and reduction. Alcohol to ketone, ketone to alcohols formation. Okay. Now let us go to very interesting topic. The outcome of an oxidation process depends on whether the starting alcohol is primary, secondary or tertiary. It depends on that starting material. It may be primary alcohol or secondary alcohol, tertiary alcohol. Let us first consider the oxidation of primary alcohols. First we will discuss primary alcohols. Now, what are the changes occurred from that primary alcohols on oxidation? We will discuss mechanism part for this reaction next. will go to secondary and tertiary like that. First, primary alcohol. This is the only R1 alkyl functional group is there. Alkyl group is there. Primary alcohol. Primary alcohol on oxidation gives aldehyde RCOH. This type of aldehyde on further oxidation it gives carboxylic acid. Further oxidation. Primary alcohols generally undergoes oxidation gives aldehydes, and if the reaction proceeds further will give carboxylic acid. Okay. Uh, a primary alcohol has two protons here. Two protons are available at alpha position. This is the alpha carbon. Has two protons at the alpha position. The carbon atom bearing the hydroxyl group. This type of this alpha carbon, it contains two protons and hydroxyl group. As a result, primary alcohols can be oxidized twice. This is the first step, oxidation will get aldehydes, and the second step, oxidation continues, will get carboxylic acid. Twice it undergoes twice. The first oxidation produces an aldehyde. Is it clear? In the first step of oxidation it produces aldehyde function group. And the oxidation of aldehyde in the second step, this oxidation of aldehyde produces a carboxylic acid. Is it clear, all of you? From primary alcohol we are getting aldehydes, and further oxidation we will also get carboxylic acids. Okay. Now let us go to secondary alcohols. Secondary alcohols undergoes oxidation. Secondary alcohols. Secondary alcohols only they have one proton. Only one proton is present in this structure. Only one proton at the alpha position. Alpha on alpha carbon. This is the alpha carbon. On alpha carbon there is a one hydroxyl functional group and one proton is present. One of the proton is present. In this elimination reaction, it requires, for an elimination process, it requires a proton. In the primary alcohols, it contains two protons. It contains two protons because that the primary alcohols undergoes oxidation twice. First proton, after loss of first proton will get aldehyde, then next another proton is also involving in the oxidation process, the elimination process, We'll get a carboxylic acids. Okay. Secondary alcohols. Secondary alcohols, it contains only one proton at the alpha position, so they can only be oxidized once, forming a ketone. Here only one proton is present in this secondary alcohol. In oxidation, only one proton leaving from this compound, here proton and hydrogen, to forms ketone, here forming a ketone. Next, in the second step, it is not possible because there is no protons on this carbonyl carbon. There is no protons available on that particular carbonyl carbon. Is it clear? Based on that protons on alpha carbon, the reaction proceeds. Generally speaking, the ketone is not further oxidized. Here, this ketone not further oxidized because we are representing into mark. Here, this is about secondary alcohols. These secondary alcohols, it contains only one hydrogen because it undergoes only once in oxidation. Now we'll go to tertiary alcohols. Here please observe. Tertiary alcohols do not have any protons. Here please observe in the structure. On alpha carbon, this is a alpha carbon. On alpha carbon, there is no protons. Is it clear? All the groups are alkyl groups. Alkyls attached with the alpha carbon. There is no protons at alpha position. Is it clear? And as a result, they generally do not undergo oxidation. Here there is no hydrogen atom on alpha position because that this type of this tertiary alcohols do not undergo oxidation process. Do not undergo oxidation process. Is it clear? Do not undergo in this oxidation reaction. Here from starting, this oxidation process depends on whether the starting material, it may be primary alcohol or secondary alcohol or tertiary alcohol. Primary undergoes two steps in oxidation. What is the reason? Means this primary alcohol contains two hydrogen atoms on alpha carbon. In secondary alcohol, it contains only one hydrogen at alpha position because that it undergoes oxidation once, forms ketone. This particular ketone does not undergoes further oxidation. Okay. Lastly, tertiary alcohols, there is no protons on alpha position. There is no any protons on alpha position because that it do not undergo oxidation process. Is it clear? Now let us go to another oxidizing agent, common, mostly used in the oxidation step, or most commonly oxidizing agent, chromic acid. Chromic acid. Large number of reagents are available for oxidizing primary and secondary alcohols. Tertiary alcohol generally not participate in the oxidation process because there is no availability of proton. Okay, this primary and secondary alcohols undergoes oxidation. Here number of reagents, oxidizing reagents are available. The most common oxidizing reagent is chromic acid. This is the structure. Here please observe, this is the most common oxidizing agent. This is the general formula of chromic acid, H2CrO4. H2CrO4, oxygens 4. Okay, the most common oxidizing reagent is chromic acid, H2CrO4, which can be formed either from chromium trioxide or from sodium dichromate in aqueous acidic solution. In aqueous acidic solution, the chromic acid, this type of most common oxidizing agent, is produced either from chromium trioxide or from sodium dichromate. Here please observe. In aqueous acidic condition, here also in acidic solution, here chromium trioxide in aqueous acidic condition, it turns chromic acid, hydrogens, just attack of hydrogens. Here sodium dichromate in aqueous acidic condition, it forms chromic acid. This is the formation of chromic acid oxidizing reagent. Okay, this type of oxidizing reagent, how the oxidation process proceeds, in what way the involvement of this particular oxidizing agent, we will discuss now. Here secondary alcohol on reaction with the chromic acid. Just now we prepared chromic acid, this chromic acid. Okay, chromate ester, formation of chromate ester. This is the first step reaction. Here please observe. The mechanism of oxidation with chromic acid has two main steps. In the first step involves the formation of chromate ester. chromate ester. Here please observe. Primary and secondary alcohol. Two alkyl groups are attached to alpha carbon. This particular center of the alpha carbon attached with only one of the hydroxyl group. Okay. The secondary alcohol on reaction with the chromic acid. Okay. Fast step and reversible step, reversible reaction. This reaction is moves very fast, runs very fast to forms here, to forms here loss of hydrogen and OH, H2O, loss of water molecule. Chromate ester is formed in the first step. Next, in the second step is an E2 process. E2 process to form a carbon with oxygen pi bond rather than the carbon-carbon pi bond. Here please observe. This is the chromate ester structure on reaction with the water molecule. This oxygen pair of electron donates to hydrogen, abstract hydrogen. Here breakage of this particular bond and to form a here double bond to form a pi bond. Breakage of this chromium and oxygen bond. Here R and C double bond O. It turns as a ketone. Here formation of new pi bond in between carbon and oxygen. It is not carbon-carbon pi bond. It is a carbon and in between oxygen to form a new pi bond. After loss of water molecule, water and this hydrogen abstracted from this chromate ester converted as H3O plus hydronium ion. Is it clear? In these two steps, the starting material secondary alcohols we are using. From that secondary alcohols to forms ketones. Is it clear? This is the two steps reaction mechanism, clear cut mechanism of this particular reaction. This reaction proceeds E2 mechanism, attacking of this particular water molecule and at the same time rearrangement takes place. Okay. Now, when a primary alcohol, this is the primary alcohol. When a primary alcohol is oxidized with the chromic acid, a carboxylic acid is obtained. It is generally difficult to control the reaction to produce the aldehyde. Here, primary alcohol in presence of chromic acid, difficult to isolate. This is a intermediate. This is a middle. In the first step, generally it forms aldehyde, and further continue the reaction. It will give carboxylic acid. Just now we discussed in the first slide. But difficult to isolate this type of aldehyde. Generally, primary alcohol in presence of chromic acid, it produces carboxylic acid. The major compound carboxylic acid is formed in this reaction. Okay. The remaining slides, 3 slides are available. Here please concentrate. In order to produce the aldehyde, as the final product, it is necessary to use a more selective oxidizing reagent, one that will react with the alcohol but will not react with the aldehyde. Many such reagents are available, including pyridinium chlorochromate. In short form, it is called as PCC, pyridinium chlorochromate. PCC is formed from the reaction between pyridine, this is the compound pyridine, 6-membered heterocyclic compound pyridine, and hydrochloric acid and chromium trioxide. In between these compounds to form PCC, pyridinium chlorochromate. In presence of this particular oxidizing agent, it is a selective oxidizing agent. Based on this particular oxidizing agent, what happened in the last reaction, this type of difficult to isolate intermediate aldehyde, we will observe in presence of this PCC, we will observe the reaction. Here please concentrate. When PCC is used as the oxidizing agent, here primary alcohol, on oxidation, this oxidizing agent PCC we are using dichloromethane. In presence of dichloromethane, reaction with the PCC oxidizing agent. An aldehyde is produced as the major product. Under these conditions, the aldehyde is not further oxidized to the carboxylic acid. Is it clear? In presence of this particular PCC, we can prepare the aldehyde only. This particular aldehyde, for it is not runs further oxidation. Here, in the without using of this PCC, without using of this particular selective oxidizing agent, in that case, the primary alcohol in presence of chromic acid, it converted as to produce only carboxylic acid, only carboxylic acid. In this reaction, it is difficult to isolate. It is difficult to isolate this particular middle compound, intermediate compound, that is a aldehyde. But if we want to prepare that particular intermediate aldehyde, if we need to prepare that aldehyde, in that case this type of selective oxidizing agent, this pyridinium chlorochromate, is required to produce uh, aldehyde. This is the actual reaction. Primary alcohol in presence of PCC, to get aldehyde. This reaction not proceed further in the formation of carboxylic acid. Is it clear? Secondary alcohols are oxidized only once to form a ketone, which is stable under oxidizing condition. Therefore, a secondary alcohol can be oxidized either with the chromic acid or with the PCC. Here please observe, in primary alcohols, oxidation, it is a two steps reaction, aldehydes formation and carboxylic acid formation. But when we go to secondary alcohols generally it contains only one alpha hydrogen, because it undergoes only single step, only once in oxidation, gives ketones. Because that, due to that reason, secondary alcohols generally it can be oxidized either chromic acid, here chromic acid gives ketone, or in presence of PCC, it gives ketones. But in primary it is a different. When we use this chromic acid with the primary alcohol, it gives carboxylic acid, because it runs a further reaction, two steps reaction it proceeds. But in presence of PCC, the primary alcohol, it gives only the first step product. That is the difference between primary and secondary alcohols. Here secondary alcohols, the major observation is, in secondary alcohol the alpha hydrogen, only one of the alpha hydrogen is present, because that it undergoes oxidation once to forms ketones. Okay, this reaction proceeds in presence of chromic acid or with the PCC, gives ketones. Final product is ketone. Okay, this is about secondary alcohols oxidation. Oh, thank you one and all. Alcohols and phenols topic from starting. It's introduction of alcohols and phenols. Alcohols and phenols, various preparation methods we completed. After that, nomenclature is also discussed, so many examples, and also we covered chemical properties of this particular alcohols and phenols. In all these reactions, the important name reactions, please practice it for examination, in entrance examinations also, these name reactions are very very important. Hmm? All the students, we will meet tomorrow. Thank you one and all.